Hello guys, it's Jake here from Simracing Enthusiast Reviews channel. And boy oh boy, what do we have here? This is a Simagic wheel, the FX-Pro Formula wheel. And my god, was I shocked when I received this for my review. Oh my. So let's start from the size. It's 29 centimeters, so the sweet spot in the size of the wheel. And it's made out of the carbon fiber. Yeah, it's a very nice, it's kind of heavy, 1.7 kilograms. It's a very hefty wheel. You feel like it's no toy here. This is silicone. The grips are silicone and they are very nice with your bare hands or with racing with gloves. They provide very firm grip and I really like it. Recently, I've been doing a review of Acetec Forte wheel and I had few tiny complaints about, oh, I don't like this and I don't like this, I don't like this, they should change it. And when I received this wheel, like the gods of speed have listened to my voice. This is the thing I was talking about. Just let me show you. Let's talk about the buttons. There are a lot of buttons here and the click is very prominent. Yeah, you have to use a bit of force to press it and it gives you a lot of satisfaction when you press the button. Then you can adjust the color to the LEDs. There are not as many colors as I would like, but you can adjust it. So you can use like red for the DRS. You can use like white for pit speed limiter. Oh my god, this is a great tongue twister. Pit speed limiter. Then let's go to the thumb encoders. Again, they made better job than Acetec because watch how it moves. I like how you can't leave it between the options. You always press one or other. So you always rotate it to the next stop point. And I really like it. Of course, you can use two fingers. Again, Acetec, have you heard it? You can use two fingers to change it. And it gives you such confidence with what you're doing with the setting. And you have another thumb encoder here. This is smaller, but yeah, still very accurate with the click. I like it, I like it. Then we have 5 encoders here. They are very, very nice. They have also LEDs here. You can adjust the color of them to your preference. Yeah, it's a good thing. And 7-way funky switch here. Yeah, I think it's a great spot. I would prefer it to be somewhere here, like in Impulse Simmer. It's more convenient place to use it, but of course you can use it here. The one tiny thing I feel like this is too loose for me, for my preference. I don't know why, because I think there is only one producer of 7-way funky switch in the world, but this one feels a bit too loose. Maybe only this one is that loose. Let's go to the display. It's a 4.3-inch display and it has LEDs here. I really like to use LEDs because the steering wheel for me is too low for me to watch at the display. But I can see in the peripheral view the LEDs that are shiny, that are telling me to change the gear. And I really appreciate LEDs being here. And the display is very nice because you can change it. You can adjust it on fly using I was using this button to change it, and it has a lot of displays, and you can adjust it also in the software. And for guys who have their steering wheel higher than me, then this display is probably very, very useful, because you can see how many fuel do you have left, how what's your position, what's your delta. I think it's a very useful thing to have, of course, if you have it in front of your eyes. And let's talk about what's happening in the back of the wheel. So, of course, magnetic shifters, which is standard at this price point. Yeah, you can tell you have changed the gear, and it's not that loud, which I really appreciate. And my wife and my children also appreciate this thing. Dual clutch here. I really like the springs that are in those dual clutch paddles. They have great stiffness. Yeah, this is very, very nice to use. I really like how it's done. It doesn't have a lot of adjustability here, but it has a great placement right now, so I didn't need to adjust anything after taking it out of the box. And additional 2 paddles here. You can use it like this one for gear up and this one for gear down. It's a very useful thing when you want to, drive and drink Coke in your other hand. Yeah, I really like it. And of course, Simagic quick release, which I think it's the same as in Moza, but it's very useful. The information goes wirelessly, so there is no cable hanging between your legs. It's very nice. I like it that way. I was shocked when I saw this product. I thought, it can be toyish. It can be, sometimes things that come from China are not that good in quality. And this thing was, oh my, it was so shocking. It was so over my expectations. The quality that it provides blew me away. You really should consider this wheel when thinking about buying a Formula wheel. I think it's built very nice. The only thing that I didn't like in this wheel is the tiny squeakiness when the force feedback was giving it a hard time, and I felt like it has a little squeaks. Maybe it's just this wheel. Maybe if I would screw those tiny screws more, maybe it would eliminate the sound. But it felt like it's squeaking a little bit, which of course was distracting for me because I like to drive fast and I like to be very, very focused. And when I feel like, oh, the squeak, I can't focus on the driving because I feel like something's moving in the steering wheel. And maybe it's just me. Maybe you don't use full, a maximum amount of your force feedback. I prefer it that way, but maybe you don't. So please don't take it into account. Guys, I'm so curious, what do you think about this wheel? I feel like this is a very good option that I would highly recommend to any of my friends that would be interested in buying, Simagic products. And because the Simagic Alpha Ultimate direct drive base was very good, and accompanied by this wheel was a great driving experience. So yeah, I think Simagic right now, the reviews I've made, the experience I had changed my view onto Simagic products. I feel like they are great competitors right now on the sim racing market, and I think you should consider them in your future purchases. And for sure I will do a comparison between the wheels and the bases, and then I'm sure Simagic will be very high on the comparison. Guys, what do you think about this video, about this producer, about this wheel? I'm very curious. Please write down in comments and let's chat a bit there. So guys, thank you and see you on the next ones.